evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the army. Welcome to Cornwall as well in the background. Lovely. We're really not on a boat. I promise you that. But no. Welcome to the match preview for the Chelsea game. Now, Brenny, before we start this match preview, have you got your non-biased Arsenal glasses on? Because I'll be honest, right? I see so much banter going towards Chelsea, and I was obviously doing the breakdowns for the slides and stuff. And I was thinking, this is not going to be as easy as all these Arsenal fans think it's going to be.
No. It isn't. If it was 2 seasons ago, I would have said yes. But Enzo Maresca, I tell you what, watch out for Chelsea next season. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, exactly. Because I've done the breakdown, and I'm like, this is not going to be easy at all. What on earth is everyone thinking about?
And they can still win a trophy as well.
Yeah, exactly. Big up to Watchman James. Hope you're doing well watching over on X.
Hey, James.
Big up to Chris saying big up, lads. Sorry, mate. I
Chris,
know what happened today.
Same here, mate. Yeah. I know you pulled one back, but...
Yeah, I guarantee, Chris, you've got so many more Carlisle fans because of this show.
100%.
We're rooting for you, mate. Chelsea been bad recently, but still only 6 points. Exactly. But when it comes to their home, they play better at home than they do away. And breaking them down on how they play, it really is not miles away from us. So we'll get into that, obviously, because obviously you know how I do the show. But yeah, obviously, I want to just talk about our WhatsApp. Please, if you want to join a WhatsApp, which basically gets you into the group WhatsApps, there's 2 of them. There's one that we just talk about football, Arsenal, whatever, all day. And there's also Transfer One now as well, which I have now created, where we will just talk about transfers. Got questions, put them in there, and I will answer them. So if you want to do that, either DM us on G Talks Arsenal or myself on B Canard FAR. Brilliant stuff. Right, head to head with Chelsea since the start of the Premier League, we've played them 65 times, drawn 19. 26 Arsenal wins, 16 at home, 10 away. 20 Chelsea wins, 13 at home, 7 away. I should have done it in brackets without Roman money. That's what I should have done. I guarantee these stats would be very, very different.
No,
but look, at the end of the day, you know, we would want great owners that got loads of money as well. Just clean money. That's literally all we would want is clean, unlike some people. But yeah, the last time we played them at home, we battered them 5-0, 3-1 before then. Obviously, when we go away from and it is Stamford Bridge is one of those places you don't really like going to, let's be honest. But we are at home.
We have done well recently. I think we had 3 wins on the trot there, didn't we? And then we had the 2-2 and the 1-1 at Stamford Bridge.
According to that, we lost 1-0. We've beaten 1-0 at Stamford Bridge before that. Yes, I think they've had a few wins before that. But yeah,
Emile Smith Rowe. Emile Smith Rowe was their nightmare for them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Eddie did, wasn't he?
Yeah. Eddie scored 2, and I think Emile Smith Rowe scored 1, and Saka got a penalty. We beat them, I think, 4-2.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
and then we beat them 1-0. I think the season before that. So
yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Right, we'll go into. I don't want to go into it. Actually, there you go. There's Arsenal's games. Blah blah
We've
blah.
Not won in
blah,
4.
Blah, blah.
We've not won in 3 games. Jeez.
Yeah, and we've scored 1 goal. But we're still going to win the Champions League, according to some people, which is wonderful.
I cannot see it, but I do see what Carl was saying a little while ago in comparing individuals to but it's all about who we're up against. It's about our forward line, which I think is still going to be it's not going to be fully fit, and it's not going to be as strong as Real Madrid's forward line.
We'll get into that shortly because there is a little bit of positive news coming. But let's be honest. Even if Saka's back, let's be honest, are we going to be playing up front? Because Arteta is a very stubborn man.
Nathan!
Well, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. And, For people that don't follow Georgie Bird on X, because he covers all our under 18s and under 21s, he's an absolute legend on X. And he was talking about like Nathan and Kyan Edwards and how well they've done in under 21s. They played 2 days ago, so I don't think they'd be starting this game anyway. But look, I want to keep talking about the youth team, but I'm kind of. It feels like it's just pointless. With
I know. I agree with you. I feel the same as you. So
it just feels pointless. And the thing is, we're affecting Mehmet and we're affecting Adam as under 21 and under 18 coach because we keep nicking all their players to play in training with us, which means they can't use them for their games. And then they're not actually getting game time themselves. Because
I was just about just hit the nail on the head. Yeah.
Do you know what? It makes no sense. We're putting them away. Yeah. And let's be honest, most of it is just to make up the numbers for training. I'll be honest. Unless we're going to go down to the local shop and get some staff members out. It's just affecting them. And I don't like it personally. I don't like the way that Mikel does this kind of stuff.
No. Me too.
But there we go. Right. As I was saying earlier, when I was doing the breakdown, it's not much difference between the two of us. We're in second, they're in fourth. We've won 15, drawn 10, lost 3. They've won 14, so they're one behind us. But according to a lot of people, they're worse than us. Okay, if you say so. Drawn 7, lost 7. Yes, they lose more, but they've only won one less than us, so bear that in mind. Goals scored per game, literally the same, 1.9. Goal conversion for us is 13%, 12% for Chelsea, so not exactly miles behind. Goals conceded, they're not that awful, 1.3 per game. We're only 0.9. Chances created, they create more chances per game than we do. Clean sheets, let's be honest. Sanchez isn't the bad goalkeeper. I've obviously had to break him down tonight because obviously I've got to do the comparisons between Raya and Sanchez. He's not that as bad as what people make him out to be. It also seems to be a media thing or a fan thing. But he has had 6 clean sheets this season. At home, we've played 13, won 8, drawn 4, lost 1, 27 goals scored, and I can't see the other one because I've got a stupid thing on the screen. 11, there we go. Right. Away form for Chelsea. Played 14, won 6, drawn 3, lost 5, goals scored 26, goals conceded 21. Now, this is the important bit. All right, so average possession is 56.3 for Arsenal. Decent, not great. Chelsea, 58.3%. So
that's mad.
It's mad, isn't it? But if you listen to the media, you'd think Chelsea are absolutely shocking. But if you break it down and actually just look into the actual stats yourselves, you'll go, actually, Chelsea aren't doing too bad this season. No, they're not. Shots on target for us is 4.9. Guess what? Chelsea have got more. 6 shots on target per game. Accuracy and passes, 420. Guess what? Chelsea get more. 469.1. Accuracy and passes per game. Accuracy in long balls, 21.7 compared to our 17.4. Crosses, 3.6 for Chelsea, 4.9 for us. Are these those stupid little dinks from Odegaard that just... It's like he's the quarterback sometimes.
Yeah.
I swear he just thinks he's in the wrong sport. They really do my head in because they're so readable.
Yeah.
As soon as he tries to dink it over, I'm like, as a defender, I'm having that all day, thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
You
know exactly what he's going to do if you were a defender.
Exactly. There doesn't seem to be anything fantastic about him at the moment. It's kind of annoying. No. XG conceded 24.6 compared to Chelsea's 39.3. Fouls per game, they're slightly dirtier, but then to be fair, they always have been. That's just Chelsea. Goals, 53 for them, 55 for us. 39 from open play for Chelsea, 38 for us. 10 set pieces for us, 8 for them. 2 free kicks for them. That's got to be Cole Palmer, isn't it?
Yeah, who else would it be?
I can't think of anyone else.
No.
I'll be honest, I have no idea. I can't remember them scoring any free kicks, but If it's
No.
anyone, it's going to be Cole Palmer.
Okay.
Penalties, they've had 3. We've had 2. They've had 1 own goal. We've had 2. Okay, positive news, people. Injury list. We'll get into Chelsea's first. Matthew Ake is out till early April. Jackson's out till early April. Gay is out till early April. Slonina is out till mid-April. Fofana is a doubt, and Gusto is a doubt. For Arsenal, yes, Martinelli is still on there. Yes, I know he's been playing, but trust me, he's not over 90% fit. So for me, he shouldn't be playing. He's currently on painkillers. So well done. Whatever. But yeah, Martinelli will be fully fit by late March as long as we don't screw anything up tomorrow. Saka, late March. I was typing that really quick. But no, he is late March. But I've just decided to rename the month, which is a positive because it was early April. So he should be 100% fit for the Real Madrid game.
Is that the first leg?
Yeah, because we don't play again after tomorrow. We don't play again till April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
So, and then it's then I think it's Brentford. No.
Brentford or is it Fulham?
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you.
Fulham at home.
Yeah, got Fulham, and then we got Real Madrid. Yeah, is that right? That feels wrong actually in my head. Hang on, I need to get the.
No, I think that's right. I think that's right, mate.
Because we're what was obviously.
No, you're right. Because hold on,
Everton away.
Everton away, yeah, and then and then I think it's the 2 home games, Brentford and Fulham.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so Fulham at home, Everton away, Real Madrid at home, Brentford away at home, Real Madrid away, and then then we got to go to some scummy little place in Suffolk.
To play Norwich.
God, that's even worse, but that's in Norfolk.
I know.
But no, I'll make sure all the players take a nice big pile of turd with them, so we can dump it off there because I hate Ipswich. Anyway, Tommy Yasu's out for the season. This is out for the season. Havertz late. I can't stand Ipswich, mate. It's something that's brought into you when you're born in Colchester. Anyway, let's see what Chris has been saying. Sorry, mate, I've been missing those your comments. I'll forget about that. I said that we were. I know.
Yeah.
We don't want you going down, mate. No one wants.
Well, exactly.
Someone that we actually are friends with. We don't want their club going down. I don't do this banter stuff. I don't, Chris. Would I enjoy Ipswich getting relegated 5 seasons in a row? Of course I would, because I can't stand them. But that's the only team I would happily see relegated every season. And if possible, they just become a restaurant because I can't stand them. But anyway, sums up a club being a circus when at half-time at break they're cheering on kids scoring a penalty. Nobody cares, with all due respect. No, I get that. The players are bluffers. They saw our owners and said we're going to get big payday for. Well, yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't quite the same at Wrexham, was it? Because Wrexham, obviously, they go there and they feel part of this plan that they've got to try and get them into the Championship, and because that's the main aim for Wrexham. Championship. Then I do expect them to see another investor that just helps them push them along a little bit more. And currently,
that's what you call a project, Wrexham.
Yes, 100%. And honestly, they are absolutely fantastic at what they're doing. No more previews and reviews on Carlisle. I don't blame you, mate. To be honest, you need a break from it. Hughes, I feel sorry for. He came in, saw an injured racehorse and tried to win with it. Was appointed far too late. Yeah, totally agree. Big up to Tabs. Evening, lads. Hope you're both doing well. A difficult game to call.
Hey, Tabs. You are,
totally
buddy.
Totally agree. We've got 33 players in the squad, and I don't see many staying. So another season of signing a new squad. Round and round again. But I enjoyed F1 qualifying. Did my review on qualifying today. Ferraris, don't watch it if you don't like criticism. Yeah, I'm going to try and get up for the Grand Prix, but there's a good chance I might just turn my alarm off and go back to bed, to be fair. But I'm going to try. Of course, it's this season I've witnessed Liverpool lift Premier League fans for the first time. And Carlisle already go to non. Yeah, you can't write it. It's horrible, isn't it? Trust me, Carlisle's season review will be 1 hour stream calling people out. We need Chris and JJ. Oh, 100%. Absolutely not. Yes. I won't go into it, but yes. Simple as that. But yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go into my 5 to watch for Chelsea. So we're going to start with Enzo Fernandez. I don't think he's as bad as what everyone else makes him out to be.
No.
Price tag has got nothing to do with him. Not his fault. You know, I don't know why we keep mentioning price tags. It's got nothing to do with the player. That's to do with clubs. So leave it away from the player. He's all right. I don't think it's that worth that much money. But as I said, it's not his fault. So, but he is a very good midfielder. So yeah. I've got to put him in. I've got to talk about him. You know, he's got 4 goals, 5 assists. We haven't got any players that are that far deep that have got anything like that. I know Declan Rice is doing well, but he's playing further forward, so it's not really fair comparison. Moses Caicedo, again, I don't care what people say about price tags and all that kind of stuff.
I rate this guy.
So do I.
Seriously.
I would love him at Arsenal. I would have loved him, but it is what it is. Yeah. Same as Lavia. I would have taken Lavia as well. But hey ho.
Likewise.
Jadon Sancho, yes, not amazing, but on his day, he could be an absolute pain in the butt. Now, I'm a Dortmund fan, so I've got to see how good he is. And I don't believe that things were fair for him at United, personally.
It wasn't at all. And he'll I don't think he'll play for United again, in my opinion.
No. I hope he doesn't, just for him, because I don't feel that the whole situation's fair. Same as Rashford, I don't see him ever playing for United again, personally. Cole Palmer. Now, according to some people, he's having a terrible season. I'd love a terrible season with 14 goals and 6 assists.
Do you know? I know why. I don't think he's having a terrible season, but you know when you have that blip, and he hasn't been at his best in recent weeks. But you know what? He'll bounce back. Hopefully not tomorrow, but he'll bounce back. I'm sure.
See, it's different. Like when we say that Odegaard's having a blip, which he is, he's having a big blip.
Yeah,
he doesn't have those stats to back it up. He doesn't have.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't, and that's the thing. You know what I mean? And then I'd rather have Odegaard than Cole Palmer. When you hear that sort of thing, you think, "Oh, come on, man, come on, why?"
Yeah, 100%, mate, 100%. But yeah, the final one. This was tough, actually. I have to be honest. I weren't too sure who else to talk about. Kind of like Reece James, and I'm sure he'll turn up against us. But Pedro Neto,
he's fit to play tomorrow, is he?
Hey, Reece James.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what they do with him, they wrap him in cotton wool, and then they float him so he doesn't have to go up any stairs or anything like that. They basically, it's like a Thomas Partey. You just got to look after him and just wrap him up and protect him as much as possible. But no, Pedro Neto, look, it's not been brilliant, but on his day, and he does seem to like turn up against us as well. So I've got to talk about Pedro Neto. So there you go. They're my 5 to watch. Now the battles. As I said, Thomas Partey against Caicedo. 5.9 joules won for Caicedo compared to Thomas Partey's 5. So again, when you're breaking these little bits down, you can see that Chelsea aren't doing as bad as what the media or the fan base or whatever want to make it out to be. Goalkeepers. According to a lot of people, Sanchez is having an awful season and should be dropped. It's funny that his stats are better than, nearly as better as David Raya's, but according to them, Sanchez is having a bad season. Okay, if you say so. I just don't understand it. I don't. Right. Now, this is where it's funny. Right. So, I think it was 2 seasons ago. Do you remember who was top goal scorer 2 seasons ago, Brent? In the Premier League?
Oh, in the Premier League itself.
Yeah, in the Premier League. Do you remember the top goal scorers were for Arsenal?
Oh, for Arsenal, right? Yeah, I was going to say because I thought that's a bit easy. I would have said Haaland, but
No, for us,
for Arsenal,
because I've noticed
yeah.
people seem to have agendas at the moment.
Well, 2 seasons ago, I'm sure it was Gabriel Martinelli.
Yes, joint top with Odegaard,
was.
with 15
Yeah.
goals,
Yeah.
and taking all the injured players away. Obviously, Havertz, Saka.
Yeah.
Martinelli is the top goal scorer in the Premier League. He's also had the best season when it comes to shot accuracy. This season is his best. 71 for the past 2 seasons, 76 this season. So he's actually getting better. But everyone's saying, no, he's awful. He's not awful. Yes, there are games that I just go, why are you doing that? But he is our third top goal scorer.
I would, you know what, with the strike crisis for me, I would just have him up front for the rest of the season, in my opinion. You should.
You're going to enjoy the chosen lineups today, mate. Someone came to me today and I went, is that your actual team? He went, yep. And I went,
Marino,
are you sure? Are you? No, there is no. I don't believe there's any Merinos up front today. No, but there is a crazy one. But I like it. I quite like it, to be fair. But yeah, it's going to be interesting what you think. But anyway, Martinelli, 21% goal conversion, which is good. You know, I think it's better than Kai's. You know, obviously Kai's out injured, so that's not a fair comparison now. But 21% is pretty decent. As you can see, Cole Palmer's is 14. And he's got 14 goals in 28 games. Look, it's just the way that we play. You know, we don't just take shots like Chelsea do. Chelsea just take shots. We the fact is that I know I'm doing the watch along tomorrow and I'm just dreading it again. Like, oh god. But look, assists, it's Declan against Cole Palmer. Funny enough, no Odegaard. Amazing, isn't it? But anyway, no agendas here.
No,
I'm just trying to speak facts, to be fair. But some people just don't seem to like facts. People say our players put in an effort as much as Traffic Man, in my opinion. All good saying strikers work hard, but so do kitchen porters on busy night in restaurant. Exactly. And I'll be honest, without that kitchen porter on a busy night in restaurant, that restaurant's doomed. I've not met JJ since Hughes was appointed. I probably don't want to meet him with his diary of excuses. After fans called me toxic for wanting Simpson out, they're now in my camp on the club. I find it's stupendous, to be honest with you, which is what I love. The worm is turning. Right, let's get into the chosen lineups, and this will be an interesting one for Brenny, that's for certain. Okay, so kind of normal, kind of different. Yeah. Right, so we're going to start with the first one. Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Partey, Sinchenko, Odegaard, Nwaneri, Tierney on the left wing, Trossard. Now, obviously, for everyone that is unaware, Sterling cannot play against Chelsea. So that is why there's no Sterling in any of these lineups. It's not any hate, because he did have for me, he had a good game the other night. And I'm sure if he was available, we probably would have picked him. But not available. So this is why a lot of people have gone for a very strange idea. And I kind of like it. So I'm with it. What are you going to give this first, mate?
I'll tell you what, I do like Zinchenko in midfield.
Yeah.
I thought he did well the other night. I thought we played really well.
Yeah.
And we've been screaming for that.
100%.
You know, and that's one, and it's a shame because that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't get rid of him. But I would say I'd have to go with a solid 7 for this.
Okay, cool.
I do like it.
Yeah, it's good. Next one is Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis, Skelly, Party, Rice, Odegaard, Ranieri, Tierney, and Trossard.
See, I'll go with 8 because the midfield is stronger. No disrespect to Zinchenko because you know what I mean, but I love a Party Rice combination. I would prefer.
Okay,
So
fair
yeah,
enough.
I'll give this one an 8.
No, fair enough. Why
Oh
is
my
that blank?
god,
Hang on. Is that blank to you? That is blank, isn't it?
it is
Why is
blank.
that
Yeah.
blank? Oh, hang on. I'm going to go through the third one then because I know it's on there. I don't. It's obviously another PowerPoint problem. Right. So this team is Bren, Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Party, Rice, Odegaard, Ranieri, Lewis Skelly, and Trossard. I know you can't see it, but hopefully that's helped you.
Sorry, say that again, please.
Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Party, Rice, Odegaard, Ranieri, Lewis Skelly, and Trossard.
7.
7. Okay. Now we'll score the one on the screen. I don't know what's happened to PowerPoint today.
Mm.
Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Party, Rice, Odegaard, Ranieri, Trossard, and Calafiori up front.
No. That doesn't wash me. I'm sorry. It doesn't. It doesn't. No, that is just. It's. You know what? That's getting a 6 because Calafiori. No.
Sometimes I do wonder whether they've just had a very hard night on the drink.
Yeah.
These
I'm only saying 6 because I'm more okay with the rest of it. But
no, it's fine. Right, let's move on to the next one. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney, Party, Sinchenko, Odegaard, Ranieri, Lewis Skelly, and Trossard.
Yeah. That's oh, wow. I'll tell you what. But Tierney, my favourite left back. Oh yeah. Playing where he's supposed to play. I mean, I would love him to play. I'd love him to play against Real Madrid in the first leg. I think he'd be well up for it. Go with a 7.
Right. For some reason, again, PowerPoint's had a right nightmare on this because
Mm.
that's not the team. So I'm gonna have to go through it again. I don't know what's happened to PowerPoint because I changed them.
Yeah.
You know, I do. I change.
Yeah,
all
no,
the
of course.
and, for some reason, PowerPoint have decided. You know what? Your last save is not going to be going through, and not tell me. So that is not the team. The team is Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Party, Rice, Odegaard, Ranieri, Lewis Skelly, and Trossard. So I think it's just basically the right back, left back changed a little bit.
Yeah, 7 for that.
7 for that. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. PowerPoint, you need to sort yourselves out. Right, final 2 teams: Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Party, Rice, Sinchenko, Ranieri, Lewis Skelly, Trossard.
7.
And the final team: Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Party, Rice, Sinchenko, Ranieri, Tierney, and Trossard.
That's a 7 as well.
Well, I'll be honest, he did have a good game the other night. I was impressed.
He did.
So I'm never gonna.
That one-on-one though. That one-on-one.
Yeah.
Deimos and I was willing him to score that goal. You know what I mean? I think we all felt that way.
Yeah. That would have done him so much good to get that in. And I was very honest about him on the reaction. You know, he did some good bits and then did some bad bits. But overall, I thought the good performance from him. Zinchenko was outstanding for me. Like I said, I don't have agendas. Yeah. Put him at left back, then yes. Hell no.
Like you, I only had one thing about that, but you know what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right, Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Party, Rice, Sinchenko, Ranieri, Trossard, Lewis Skelly as a left wing. Yeah, love it. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney, Party, Rice, Sinchenko, Ranieri, Lewis Skelly. I did pick White, but I would play Tierney even if he's leaving.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. For me, Zinni will go, Tierney will go, Jorginho will go, Partey, obviously, other situation that has to be dealt with, and then we'll see. Kivior will go at the moment. So, there's quite a few leaving and there's a lot coming in. So, it's going to be an interesting window. Sterling had a good game. Wow, that's a shock. So, Sterling having a good game has happened before. Jamie Collins losing weight. I love it, Chris. Right. Let's get on with the fun part of the show. We've done the boring part, the stats. Now let's get on with the challenges. And I do mean challenges. Okay, so for people that have never watched this show before and never taken part in this, these are the rules for the challenge. Choose 6 from the Arsenal, 5 from the opposition. No unavailable players. Doubts are fine. And that does mean no Martinelli because, in my opinion, he's not fit enough to play. One defender, one midfielder, one forward from the opposition. Once you select a player, you cannot swap him. Formation of the home team is always selected. No former players, present squad only. So, Bren, what we're doing? Chelsea first?
Chelsea first, please.
Okay, so who are we starting with?
Right. We're going to go with... we'll go with Neto up front.
Up front, yeah? Okay.
Yes, please.
Your next player, please.
It's got to be Cole Palmer, isn't it?
Right, where do you want to put him? Because there's multiple roles for him.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, he can play on... He can play on the right.
Okay. Please. Your next player, please.
Oh, yeah. How can I forget? A player that I rate and will only get better is Levi Colwill.
Okay, Colwill. Your next player, please.
Oh. Okay. Casado.
Okay, do you want him in the DM or one of the midfield roles?
DM, please.
Okay. And your final player.
Reece James is fit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, go with him. I like him. When he's fully fit, he's a quality player.
Okay, so Arsenal, obviously goalkeeper Raya.
Hein.
Well, he's on loan.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to count him in. No. I'm just kidding.
Left back, which one are you choosing?
Oh yeah, it's got to be. Hey, I think you know. There's only one left back. As much as I like Lewis Gay and I rather play in midfield, it's got to be Kieran Tierney.
Okay, your final centre back.
Oh, Gabriel, best centre back we have at the club.
Your 2 midfielders.
Okay, Declan Rice.
Yep.
And Ethan Waneri, attacking.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Your left winger.
Left winger. It's got to be Trossard.
Okay. I feel max score for this. Again, I can only do an 8 because, again, none of us have got strikers because their ones are out or doubts. For Farmer's out. Jackson's injured. We've got no strikers. So, in all fairness, I think max score an 8. I know it sounds mad because we're second and fourth, but yeah, I think 8's fair. So Brenny's gone with Raya, James, Tierney, Colwill, Gabriel, Caicedo, Rice, Waneri, Palmer, Trossard, Neto. And as I've just said, the excuses regarding the strikers, the best score you're going to get, mate, is an 8 because, You've done it well. I've got no issues with it. Reece James is a very good right back when he's actually fit. But yeah, so well done. Oh, let's see who you up against. You are up against Martin and Frank.
Keola Lampard. Oh,
what on
that's
earth
legends.
has gone down there? Now I know. Oh, hang on. What's gone on here? Right. I need to check Frank's because Frank did not have Flamingo, who plays for PSV at centre back.
Oh, see. Wow.
So
Wow.
I need to double check this
Wow.
because I need to get the score right. So hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's had 5. So it's Saliba. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll start with flanks. Let's ignore the Flamingo. Raya James, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Fernandez, Caicedo, Odegaard, Palmer, Sancho, Trossard. Yeah, that's an 8. Not that one. Martin's gone with Jorgensen. Jesse, Gabriel, Cucurella, Caicedo, Rice, Odegaard, Waneri, Trossard. Oh dear.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no.
Yeah, just Brenny, can you work it out why?
Ugh. It could only be. It's got to be either Nkunku or Cucurella.
Yeah, Cucurella.
Yeah.
I've got no problems with Nkunku. I just don't think he's. It's one of those Chelsea things. You've gone through the kryptonite and all your powers have gone. I guarantee he'll go somewhere else and he'll be flying because he was absolutely incredible player.
Wow. Sorry to interrupt. Wow. Brentford have just beaten Bournemouth 2-1 away.
Wow.
Impressive.
Jeez.
Thomas Frank. I'll tell you, I rate that guy. Oh.
Yeah. 100%, mate. Right, let's have a look before we move on to the next one. Big up to Boo. I'm guessing Chris not excited by the challenge. You always take part. I know you love it. Temi saying evening to both of us. We'll win this match if Cine
I thought Temi was always first in the chat, man. What's going on?
I know. It's probably because I've changed the time a little bit.
Right.
Oh, God. Chris. I won't do it to you because you're in the comments. But you know full well you have auto-fouled.
100%.
My team. Oh, this is your team for the actual game. Raya White, Galiba, Tierney, MLS, all like that. Rice, Odegaard, Waneri, Trossard. Yeah, that's got a good team actually.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't care if I will win. Do you all care if that's purpose be wound up? So be it. Chelsea. My striker Sam Hoskins leaving. Oh, is he leaving? Oh, jeez. I know. I don't. Yeah, I think you drew today, didn't you, Northampton? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you drew with Birmingham, so that was quite a good result for you guys.
That's right.
Ferdinand's is a 10 for me. Can play 100% he can play multiple roles. Again, it's just stupid where they put him. Oh, God almighty. Tell me doing damage to me. Ruderson and Neto in goal. Nichols, Kakuri, Kivior, Zinni, captain. Jeez. Jorginho, Lukonga, Marino. Oh, Jesus. I just don't want to see Marino in the shirt again this season.
No, I don't.
Sterling, Butler, Jesus, 4-0 winners, says Temi. You actually at work? Don't blame me.
Okay. Oh, bless you, man.
Take it easy whilst you're at work, mate.
Yeah.
I kind of understand Cucurella also, but no. So basically, Martin thinks Sanchez is a walking disaster. So he didn't want to pick him as goalkeeper. So he actually went through the squad because he didn't have a clue who else the goalkeepers were. And that was the first one he gave me. I was like, okay, fair enough. But yeah, because he'd already picked the Arsenal players. This is the thing. because I like the way that Brenny does it. He does the Chelsea players first, but not everyone does it that way.
Yeah.
So when you do the Arsenal players and you go, yeah,
makes
they're
it
my
easier.
6, and then you go, bum, because you
Yeah.
can't swap them. Because once you swap them, it's against the rules. So, and this goes for everyone that takes part. It doesn't matter if you're texting it to me. I will know if you've edited that message. So whatever comes through first is what I have. Okay. If you've edited it, I will know. Carlisle Hoskins leaving. Go get him. Yeah, he would be a great signing for Carlisle. 100%. Right. As I said, it's not just one tonight, it's 2.
Oh, 2.
And it's this. Okay, so it's retro challenge now. So again, very similar to the other challenge. However, there is a squad list, and anyone on that squad list can be selected. Still got to keep with the rules. 1 defender, 1 midfielder, 1 forward from the opposition has to be selected. Once you select a player, you cannot swap in. That can't be changed. And the formation of the home team is always selected. So it's still the same formation that we use now. So it's 4-3-3, which will make this slightly interesting because this is the game.
4-3-3, not even a 4-4-2. 4-3-3. Ah.
So, 3rd of October 1992, Premier League. Arsenal won 2-1. Paul Merson, Ian Wright, and Dennis Wise scored for Chelsea. This was the team. Oh, God. Right. So, for Chelsea fans, if you're watching, yes, this was your team. Hitchcock, Donaghy, Sinclair, Hall, Lee. Newton,
now Donaghy. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Townsend, Dennis Wise, Flack, Harford. On the bench was Chamberlain, Stewart, and Spencer. Your manager, Chelsea fans, you might want to look it up, Ian Porterfield. For Arsenal, obviously Georgie Graham was our manager. Seaman in goal, Dixon, Adams, Bold, Winterburn, Jensen, Hillier, Merson, Campbell, Smith, and Wright. What a front three that is. Right. You want to do it the same again, Chelsea first?
I think I should, because that's going to be difficult. Actually, no, I know them Chelsea players anyway. One of the Chelsea players I've spoken to, Nigel Spatman, top guy. I had a good chat with him a few years ago. Oh, he's really cool. So down to earth.
Yes, he is.
And I do know Merce very well, as you know.
Yes.
It's a long time. So we'll go Chelsea first.
All right. So your first Chelsea player, please, mate.
Okay. Ooh. Well, we went strong in midfield. Rob Jensen here. Yeah, Nigel Spatman. He was a very good player.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Good.
In fact,
decent manager as well, actually, to be fair.
Yeah. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, Nigel, he was at Chelsea, then he went to Liverpool, and then he went back to Chelsea.
After going to Rangers.
That's right. Yeah, he was at Rangers.
Yeah, he was at Rangers before he went back to Chelsea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this was his second stint at Chelsea. This one.
It was. Yeah. It was. Yeah. He gives that experience. So Nigel Spatman, please.
Okay. How would you like to put him? DM or midfielder?
Midfielder, please.
Okay. Your next player, please.
Tough. You know what? He wasn't a bad right back, and I remember him in his Luton. I remember watching the times Luton Town days. He was a really good player. Go with Mal Donaghy.
Okay. Also, as a right back.
Yes, please. Yeah, he was also Northern Ireland international. He was.
Your next Chelsea player, please.
Gosh. When you look, I'm looking at both subs. You got Chamberlain. That's Alec Chamberlain, the Chelsea keeper?
Yeah, goalkeeper. Yeah.
We never had a Chamberlain goal, did we?
No, I don't. This is why sometimes I shouldn't do this late at night, mate.
Wasn't it? Yeah, because wasn't it still? I think Alan Miller, was he still at the club then?
Yeah, it was Alan Miller. For
was
some
Alan
reason,
Miller.
I just put it, yeah.
Alan Miller got
probably doing this way too late at night, dude. That's what this is.
So I got two so far, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'll have to go Dennis Wise.
Okay, where would you look put DM?
Dennis. Mind you, Dennis Wise could play in midfield.
Yeah, he could. Yeah,
as well. He could play attack middle. He could play on the wing. So he could be the not the DM.
Yep, but another midfielder.
I've got three. It's 4-3-3, isn't it? So, God, you're making this really tough, man, with the formation. Oh, God, man.
I don't even feel guilty for it either.
No, I know you don't. What, just because I told you I'm going away for a few weeks, and you know what I mean, I won't be back till the Brentford game. Yeah, no. Wicked, mate, wicked. Yeah. So Dennis Wise would have to go in one of the three, please, but not the DM.
All right,
in midfield,
no
please.
Yep.
Okay.
Your fourth Chelsea player.
It's hard. This is really hard.
Yeah, I've just double checked. It was definitely Alan Miller that was on goal in goal. For
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I shouldn't do this late at night. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'll have to go Kevin Hitchcock because I wanted to fit Seaman in somehow, but I'll have to go Kevin Hitchcock. Hitchcock wasn't a bad keeper either.
No, he wasn't. He was
a really good keeper.
People, yeah.
You know.
It's like a lot of people. Was it Nigel Martin? Not a lot of people really rate him, but I actually thought he's a very good goalkeeper personally. But
yeah,
he is one of those. Your fifth and final player, please, mate.
Horton Lee. Those players. They're familiar.
Do you want me to say their actual name so you know who they are?
Yes, please, and I'll remember. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Oh, stupid adverts. Get off my screen. So it's David Lee and Gareth Hall.
Oh, yes. Yeah. David Lee. Go Gareth Hall, please. He wasn't that bad, but Sinclair was awful.
Right. You want to put Hall as centre-back or left-back?
As a left back, please, because I know you can play there.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do now is do the Arsenal. So we've got two centre backs, which I'll be honest, I might as well just fit it out now.
Yes, please.
Adamson Bold. DM, who are you going to choose to put as DM?
It's got to be Johnny Boy.
Johnny Jansen.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Right, so you're doing Campbell Smith right up front.
Yeah, and you know what? No. I'll tell you what I am going to do because it's I've got three spaces up front, haven't I?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go Ian Wright in the middle.
Yep.
Kevin Campbell. Sorry, not Kevin Campbell. Paul Merson on the right.
Yeah.
Because he could play there.
Yep.
And on the left, it's Anders Limpar. Can't leave it. Limpar, man.
Okay.
It was quality.
Okay. You know I love you, Bren, yeah?
Where have you auto-failed me, man?
You know I love you, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Now I can't tell you when you're making an error whilst you're doing the team.
I know you can't.
You didn't put any Chelsea forwards on. You went free, so you did a tactical fail this time.
Yeah.
You did a I can't tell you that obviously because obviously I'm helping you.
I wasn't even thinking because I wasn't even thinking.
The rules are in the middle. You have to pick a forward. You have to pick a defender. You have to pick a midfielder.
Because
so the rules are there.
Oh man, yeah. Because
It's not the players. It was just a technical one today. Technical foul.
I got carried away with the retro.
Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. But other than that, it was a good team. But obviously, I can't score it, and I'm not gonna.
No worries. That weren't easy. But next time, 4-4-2, man. 4-4-2.
No, you know the rule. There has to be current formations. It makes it that little bit harder. Right, you are up against two different people playing this, and we're going to start with
Sinclair. That deserves an autofill. Sinclair. Oh my god!
Right, we're going to
seriously. Oh mate,
I haven't scored it yet, or decided.
No, we're all getting autofills, man. I've just seen it. We're all getting autofills. Damn. Sinclair's in there. Jeez. He scored more own goals than anyone else in his. Oh my god! Even at Leicester, he scored own goals too, as well as Chelsea. My word!
All right, I'm just going to go through the teams, and then I will make my judgment. Hitchcock in goal. This is Dennis's team. So Hitchcock in goal, Sinclair at right back, Adams, Bald, Winterburn, Wise, Hillier, Merson, Campbell, Fleck, Harford. Now I'm going to save my scoring at the moment. I'm going to go on to John's. John has gone with Seaman, Dixon, Adams, Sinclair, Winterburn, Wise, Merson, Townsend, Stewart, Fleck, and Wright. Now, I do love Brenny. I do. And he knows me very well. And they both get in this.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no.
If you ever want to see how not to defend, watch any clips of Frank Sinclair as a defender.
It was so bad. I'm sorry. He maybe a nice guy, but he was so bad.
Oh yeah, he's an absolute legend. But yeah, defensively, he was awful. Honestly, both teams had suspects as well, other than Sinclair. It wasn't just Mick Harford. I didn't like Mick Harford, I'll be honest.
Yeah, you know what? He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad at Luton, but I preferred Brian Steen.
Yes. Same as me. But Harford, Luton was his level personally.
Yeah,
that was his level. But yeah, this was a very, very hard task. To be fair, which is why no one's got the score.
You must have liked Fleck, because I remember Fleck. He was brilliant at Rangers. Robert Fleck. Brilliant at Rangers. I think it was, if that's the same Robert Fleck, he was at Rangers. He came from Glasgow Rangers, and then he went to Norwich, and then I think he went from Norwich to Chelsea.
Well, I
can only think of one.
I want to ask you, do you remember where we finished this season?
What, in that particular season?
Yeah, this particular Premier League season.
And well, before I answer that, right? Do you believe we actually? This was part of a 6-game winning run where we went to the top of the league, and then we lost. Then we lost 4 league games on the spin.
Yeah,
and as well as winning the 2 cups, I think we ended up in 10th.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
that's exactly where and Chelsea came 11th,
and that was the last time. One. Yeah, that's right. And Villa was 2nd. And I think Blackburn were 3rd, I think, or no, Blackburn were 4th. Norwich, I think, were 3rd. They were the top 4 teams, and
Norwich was an absolute nightmare that season.
And Spurs, and you know what? That's the last time Spurs did a double over us in the league.
Yeah, but I think they only came 6th.
Yeah,
I think. I'm pretty sure they came 6th that season.
Yeah, it was an awful league season, but George made up for it with 2 cup wins.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see what people have been saying. Let's see if Chris can avoid an autofoul, because currently you're the only person that's got a chance of getting a score here. You won't know if I edit it. Trust me, I'll know if anyone edits. Glad we didn't get Alabi in the end. His name has a weird translation in my native slang. I don't think I want to know what it is. I'll be honest. Before my time, but still watch clips. No, I know full well, mate. You're a legend. That's why I, have high regards for you as a football fan, mate. Also, if A2 was made DOF, I would have uninstalled Arsenal from my mind. Did tell you it would happen. Hitchcock, Dixon, Adels, Chris. God.
Sinclair. He knows, isn't it? He's just one.
Oh, God. God. Chelsea back when they were awful, to be honest. Only a few players you can pick that were good. Yeah, it was honestly
Yeah, there were a
horrible,
few.
horrible. Brenny Autofoul, season's over.
Yeah, I know, like the league.
Brenny failing, stinker and hooked.
I've got no
Brenny
excuse this
losing
time. I'm not even ill this time. You know what I mean? It's just-
I know.
Yeah.
I can take the autofoul. I have good excuse, Sinclair. I just threw him randomly. Fair enough. I rated Bobby's autofoul ratings. Autofoul. Well, Brenny knows the rules. He knows he has to pick one forward.
I just,
minimum.
I know. I was just in my element there. All I thought was, I'm in the zone because I thought I can get Andy's Limpard. I was in the
Chris
zone.
saying, yeah,
the
it's
zone.
Coy just, if you want to describe me as a footballer, I'm in the list of players in midfield. See if you can guess who I was like. Oh, in that one, Dennis Wise. I reckon you were like Dennis Wise personally. Tough.
I'd say
Dennis Wise was a great player. I liked him a lot.
It was.
Right. Whilst we're enjoying ourselves in Cornwall, what's your predictions for tomorrow's game, mate?
Oof, tough game. Be a tough game. I can see a 2-1 win for us. Actually,
Can you?
Yeah, I can. We'll scrap for them goals, but yeah.
Yeah. Chris going 1-1. Yeah. I honestly, I don't know, mate. I'll be honest. I don't think we'll lose, but I don't think we'll win. And start panicking about top 4, if I'm honest, top 5 now. At the end of the day, the only way you really win games is by scoring.
Yeah.
And if we're struggling to score, which, let's be honest, we are, I will be worrying.
Trossard has to turn up tomorrow because you know what we've said. If Trossard is amazing tomorrow, we'll win the game.
Oh, 100% you do, yeah, 100%.
But when he has a poor game, oh my God.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
I'm going to go with 2-2. I think it'll be quite high scoring. I think both teams will go for it. But I'll be honest, if we lose, that's me done for the rest of the season for everything.
Yeah.
There's no way we beat Real Madrid if we lose to Chelsea.
No.
Because I can't see Mikel ever changing that number 9 position.
No, and he had a great opportunity the other night because there were certain players who I felt that should not have played. Should not have started that game last Wednesday against PSV because I thought the tie was already won. He could have, brought in three youngsters in.
Oh, 100%.
Give him a run, and that But I got pretty peed off when I saw the subs coming on.
Oh,
and the game was won. The game was won at the start of the game.
Yeah, I know, mate.
Never seen anything like it before in my life, but there you go.
No. Temi's going for a 5-0 loss. Palmer hat-trick, Freak Ray own goal.
Oh, mate, no. Defensively, we're still all right, but we won't concede 5.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, yeah. Defensively, I don't worry about us defensively.
No.
But to win games, you have to be able to score, and that's why I see us struggling a lot. Which, look, I don't think Real Madrid will batter us, but I do think that they'll manage to get a goal or 2 against us. Mm-hmm. And will we get a goal back? I don't see it personally. That's my problem with Arsenal at the moment. I just don't see us scoring goals. Declan Rice has been fantastic recently. Fuck, he has been, to be fair. Waneri's been definitely put back under the shackles. You can see that because his performances look like he's just been told to do what I tell you to do, mate. Don't do any of this free fancy football. But it is what it is. Best of you going with games was, mate. I wish someone would tell Mikael because for some reason he doesn't seem to know this. Try telling Carlisle to do that consistently when it matters. That advice is like me saying to kids, remember to put pen down when you think. What's my thoughts on Tuchel? Me personally, I'm happy with it. Look, I know a lot of people are having so much hate towards Henderson, but they obviously don't watch Henderson play football now. He's in good form. And at the end of the day, no one's in there just because they're liked by the FA or they're best friends with Tuchel.
Did you see what was in our chat?
No,
Did you see what was in our chat earlier on with the when Slater came in at the school reunion in Own Fools and Horses? And it was and it weren't Slater, it was Henderson.
Yeah.
That did make me laugh, I must say.
But this is the thing. I don't care who he calls up. If he calls up someone that none of us have ever heard, but he's eligible to play for England, then go for it. I don't care. What you want is players that are in form. And I like that.
Chris Sutton was moaning about that,
Oh, I don't.
I can't stand Chris Sutton, and he was moaning about he's got players in the squad who are not in form at all. And I'm like, well, Chris, no one listens to you. I don't know why you still got a job with BBC.
Yeah, well, this is Chris has just said it again to show players that suits his style. 100%. That's why Dan Burns in there.
Yeah,
Dan Burn rightly deserves a place because I think he's absolutely brilliant. I don't care if he's 32.
He has been.
I've saw some old dude that talks absolute rubbish about Arsenal. He's a big, well, I wouldn't say he's a big content creator, but he thinks he knows everything. This was the man that said that we were going to be signing Chilwell and who's the other player that we were signing in January? That's what he basically said all to his Arsenal fan base following, that we were signing Chilwell. I was like, where the hell have you heard this? Because why the hell would we sign Ben Chilwell?
Yeah.
Like, come on. But anyway, he was saying, like, we're going backwards. How are we going backwards? This is international football. There is no going forwards or backwards. It's doing what's the right for England. From one squad to the next, you could change 8 to 10 players just like that. 100%. Because if they're out of form, you won't be picking them next time. It's as simple as that. That's like Ranieri, it's just not the right time for him. And you got to look at it and you go, yeah, fair enough. He is fantastic, but there's loads of other players that are fantastic as well.
And we need Ranieri for games as well. So yeah. So I've got no problems. Lewis Skelly rightly deserves his spot because he's probably one of the best left backs for England at the moment. So of course he's going to be in there. And Dan Burn can also play in that role as well if needed. So anyway, yes,
100%. We've got 100%. I have unfortunately, because of the timings of the games, because I thought one of them would be at the weekend, but they're not. They're on a Friday night and
Friday night,
I think.
Yes, they are.
So I was going to do the watch along because I was like, oh yes, I can watch me. I still watch them because bear in mind, under Southgate, I didn't even watch it. Like, yes, I didn't do the watch along, but I would actually not physically watch the game either. And I will be watching it Friday and Monday, but I just won't be able to do a watch along, which is sucky, but it is what it is. Thomas, I don't know why I was going to say Thomas Forrester. Nottingham Forest players are unlucky for me. Yeah, some of them are. Elliot Anderson. There's a few others that I think it's unlucky, but let's wait and see what happens next time. Some players will have a drop in form and then there'll be places available. Don't forget that there's only a limited amount that he can pick. And he's definitely not going to go with a whole brand new uncapped players. It just doesn't make sense. So I think he's done the right thing. Chris Sutton sounds, trust me, he's a dickhead.
Yeah, of course he does.
Hating him as a player as well. Hating him as a player. Absolutely not bad. Got nothing to do with the fact he was at Norwich. But anyway, and Henderson one is strange, but there's no other DM out there for England. Exactly. But if you watch him at his current club, you'll see how good he is because he's been really good this season. Bryson Henderson, that's it. Exactly. And Tuchel obviously has his own playing style and everyone needs to fit to it. So he'll trust Henderson. And I have no issues with it personally. But that is us done for today. Brenny, thank you as always, young man, for joining me.
My
Where
pleasure.
can they find you?
Hey everybody, you can find me here on the Armory TV. You can also find me on X, and you can find me on Instagram Threads. Please like, share, subscribe, and thank you always for tuning in. And I'll see you all in a few weeks.
Wonderful stuff, mate. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for the watch along and the reaction, not long after the game tomorrow. But yeah, thank you ever so much, everyone, for tuning in. Don't forget, if you're watching on X, DMG on G Talks Arsenal, or myself as well, both X handles are up in the corner. Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate it. Appreciate your company, mate.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris. Always, man.
I will
Appreciate you.
try and watch the F1 live. I'm going to try. The aim is to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning to watch it, but I'll see. I'll see. I'll be honest.
I'll watch highlights.
Oh, I can't do that. I have to watch. If I'm watching sport, I have to watch it live. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do highlights because I'll already know the result. I'll be like, well, why am I watching the highlights then? Because I already know the result. But yeah, it has to be live. No one will ever not tell me something. That's the problem. Someone will always tell me something. I'll be like, yeah, brilliant.
Well, I have a cousin. I have a cousin who lives in Melbourne, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's there. I know he's been the Formula One there. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's there in a few hours, to be honest.
Oh, well, lovely. No, unfortunately, I just can't. I wish I could. Some. It's not even notifications. Some Nana will message me and say it. That's the problem. But yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, I shall speak to you later. Take it easy. See you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Take care, everyone. Bye.